Hello. I want to talk about the people that are still, but I love him. You don't understand. I know all this what you're telling me, but I have to go back to him if he comes back to me, and I hope every day that he comes back to me, and I love him, and there's nobody else for me but him. I appreciate and empathize. Any single victim of narcissistic abuse empathizes. We've all been there. And it is a nearly impossible, hopeless state. Yeah? And the reason that it is because the love stage was so intense. And a lot of what they did, the mirroring that you read about and you hear about, they mirrored your likes and dislikes to make you love them. And that's a very powerful tool. If you think about people in your life that you have, you might be closer to one cousin over another cousin because you both had the same taste in music when you were younger and you grew old together. You might be friends with somebody because you have the same ideologies and moral code and value system. You might be friends with somebody in your work, a coworker, because you had things in common with that person. They mirror your likes and dislikes, but I want to tell you something. They know the whole time that they are going to blow it up. So I want you to picture when you were in the phase of them making you fall in love with them. Picture if they said like a PS after every single nice thing they said to you. Like, oh, I worship the ground you walk on. I want to be with you forever. PS, I'm going to blow it up next week, just so you know. Or, I want to grow old with you. I can picture our lives together. All this stuff. P.S. I've been grooming other people online because my intention is to cheat on you next week. And, oh, by the way, I'm going to lie about it and make you nuts and make you think you're crazy. What can I do for you today, you beautiful queen? And whatever they is that they said to you, I want you to picture after that. P.S. I'm going to triangulate you, make you jealous, and cause you pain and say mean things because I want to see you claw your way, trying to get back to the guy that I was. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be entertained by that because I know there's no way I'm ever going to be that guy again because here's the thing. They didn't fall in love with you and were wonderful and then change. It's the opposite. They were changed in the beginning and pretending. And then the real them came out. This is the real them. All the lying, that's their real self. So they know they were never that guy. And they know you're going to go nuts to get back to that guy. And they like to see that because now, first of all, it's a control that they have over you. And second of all, it kind of distracts them for a little while. The toy that they found in us is a distraction for them, for their own lives, which probably have a lot of misery in it. If you look at the surrounding circumstances of a narcissist, they can't possibly be genuinely happy. So I want you to think about he knew the whole time. He knew the whole time. He knew before he met you. He knew that the next person he met, he knows his pattern. He can look at his, I say he, that's my pronoun. You use whatever pronoun you want. They didn't fall in love, really. You did. Of course you did. He was Prince Charming. He was exactly who you imagined in your life. He's who you prayed for. He's who you thought about. He's who you imagined. He became that on purpose. And again, if he could have said to you, P.S., by the way, the second I know that you're completely dependent on me and I got you is when I'm going to start to be mean to you. Just 'cause. Would you have said yes to falling in love then? If after every single love bomb thing that they did or said, they said a sentence of honesty with their intentions, would you have said, oh yeah, this sounds good, let me continue on this ride? You would have said, oh my God, get out of here, you psycho. Think of that. Because I know it's hard. And I cry when I hear somebody, I'm so in love, you don't understand. I'm going to go back to him. I'm weak. I can't help myself. I get it. I have friends. We've all been through things together. I took to the bed. I have a girlfriend who took to the bed when she dated her narcissist. He did, it can be really something. You can hibernate and you can want to not talk to anybody and you're just shocked and you can't believe it happened. And I just don't understand. What do you mean he doesn't love me? He has to. You had to see the way he was. It was a performance. Think of a character in a movie or a TV show that you just love. Okay? Whoever it is, I just love him in that movie. That's who I want. That's Prince Charming. That's a performance in that movie or in that TV show. That's a performance. It's the same level of performing. It's an act. They pretend. So they didn't fall in love and then change. Oh, but he was so wonderful in the beginning. That was the change. They changed themselves to be this to make you fall in love with them. Then their mask came off and now you're seeing the real person. And the next person they're with, they're going to mirror their likes and dislikes. And the last person they were with, they mirrored their likes and dislikes. Whether it's country music, disco music, eating out, eating in, whatever it is that you like or they like or the next person likes, they mirror that person. They really make you feel like you found your soulmate. And I know it's tough. Just keep in mind, he knew the whole time. Rewind it. Rewind your courtship. You'll be in disbelief. No way he knew that and was acting so wonderful. Yes. He knew the whole time. He knew the whole time. And God, my heart goes out. Because we've all been there. So just hang tough and try to lean on support. Okay? Stay strong.